All right. Hello, all of my awesome PE friends. It's great to see everyone. I hope you are all having an awesome day today. It is a very nice day out today. It's a pretty hot, but it's a very nice day. This is my front yard here in Northern California. Um, you might see a few horses walking behind me. There's some horses that live at my neighbor's house. You can see the barn back there. So yeah, uh, this is where I live. So we just did our warm up activity and we had a lot of fun doing it. And right now we're going to do some stretching and then another activity. And we're going to talk about our hearts today. So what I want everyone to do is place your hand on your heart. And you should feel your heart beating, right? You should feel that little ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Now, your heart rate, your heart might be beating a little bit faster than normal because we just did our warm up activity. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to try and slow our heart rate down by doing some stretching, okay? And I'm going to talk a little bit about what our heart does for us. So I want everyone to follow along with me. We are going to do some stretching. So first stretch we are going to do, we're going to take our legs and spread them apart a little bit, and we're going to bend down and try and touch the ground. And if you need to put a little bend in your knees, you can do that. And you might want to widen your feet up a little bit more. And you're trying to touch the ground. We are stretching our back and the backs of our legs here. And you might start to notice your heart beat or the amount of times your heart is beating slowing down a little bit. And that's what we want. All right, very good, everyone. Now we are going to do the flamingo stretch. That is where we are standing on one foot like a flamingo does. We grab our ankle with our hand and we're stretching this front part of our leg out. And this is a really good leg stretch. It feels really good. Now, this is a this is a static stretch, which means all static means is that we are not moving while we're stretching. Okay. So now we're going to switch our leg. So again, static just means we're standing in one spot. We're still stretching, but we're not moving like we would be with something like arm circles or something like that. And the flamingo stretch, again, is a really great stretch. All right, awesome. Now what I want everyone to do is you're going to take your hand like this. You're going to grab it with your other hand and you're going to pull. So you should feel some stretching right here in your arm. So go ahead, pull, not too hard. You don't want to hurt yourself. And we're just pulling our hands down to stretch out our arms a little bit. And we're going to switch hands. So now do your other hand, grab with your other hand, and you're going to pull that down. All right, awesome. Now what I want everyone to do is we're going to put our arm behind our shoulder like this, grab our elbow with our other hand, and we're going to pull down, just like you see here. Again, this is stretching our biceps and our triceps. Those are big muscles in our arms that we use. Okay, now we're going to switch to our other arm. We've practiced this stretch before. This is a good static stretch, right? All right. Now we're going to take this arm or whichever arm and we're going to go across our body. And we've done this stretch again before. We're just trying to stretch out all the main parts of our arms and legs today. And we're going to switch. So we'll switch arms and you should feel that stretching. All right, awesome. Now, I want everyone to put their hand on their heart again. And you should feel your heartbeat is pretty normal right now. It just feels like you haven't been moving for a few minutes because we did our warm up a few minutes ago, right? So your heart is about the size of your fist, okay? And your heart is the most important muscle in your body. It pumps blood to our arms and our legs and our brain, and it keeps us going. So the heart needs to be very strong in order to pump that blood that we need. So the heart is very important. Now, we are going to strengthen our heart in this next activity. We are going to do some dynamic movements. Dynamic means that we are actually moving while we're exercising, okay? You are going to feel your heart rate start to increase, okay? That means your heart's going to be beating much faster because it needs to pump more bloods to your muscles. And that's a good thing. That's what strengthens our heart, and we need that, right? So what I just want you to do is follow along with me. Try your best with these movements. If you haven't done them before, that's okay. You can watch and follow along. Please make sure to be safe in the space that you have. Watch out for furniture or anything around. We're just going to be moving back and forth, and we're going to increase our heart rate, okay? So what I want you to do when we're doing this is you're just going to move from one side of your room to the other, or whatever space that you're using, you're just going to move from one side to the other, okay? So first, what we're going to do is we're just going to jog back and forth in the space that we have. Ready? Go. We're just jogging back and forth in the space that we have. All right, nice job. Now, I want us to do bottom kickers back and forth. And remember, a bottom kicker is kind of like jogging, but we're trying to kick our bottom while we move, okay? Back and forth in the space that you have. Ready? Begin. All right, nice job. You can already, if you put your hand on your heart, you can already feel your heart is pumping and beating much faster. That's good. Okay, now I want us to do high knees. These are what high knees look like, where we try and touch our knees. We're going to go back and forth. Ready? Begin. All right, awesome job, everyone. Now, we are going to hop like a bunny, back and forth. Here we go. Nice job. Now, what I want us to do is a skip. If you've never skipped before, it looks like this. You go up with one leg and then up with the next. So it's like a little hop, but on one foot, just like that. So we're going to skip back and forth. Ready? Begin. All right. Now, I want us to shuffle side to side. This is what a shuffle looks like. It looks like this. We're not crossing our feet over our legs. We're just going side to side. So we're going to go back and forth. Ready? Begin. Nice job, everyone. That was a shuffle. Now we're going to gallop like a horse, like we did last week, where we are galloping like a horse. Ready? Begin. All right, nice job. Now the last one we're going to do is we're just going to jog back and forth like we did at the beginning. Here we go. All right, awesome job. Raise your hand if you're tired. I know I am. Now put your hand on your heart. It's beating super fast. That's good. That means we're strengthening our heart. Our heart is pumping a lot of blood. And the heart that's about the size of our fist is getting much stronger. So great job, everyone. Take a break if you need to. Get some water. Give me a high five. Way to get moving, everybody.